Lily, the house cat, is an outstanding feline due to her exceptional maternal instincts, which go beyond the typical behavior of domestic cats. Her striking appearance, consisting of caramel-colored fur and sparkling emerald eyes, also makes her hard to ignore. The Anderson family, consisting of Sarah, Mike, and their daughter Grace, had taken Lily in when she was just a kitten. They found her shivering with fear in a cardboard box near a grocery store. Upon discovering her, Grace, who was 8 years old at the time, was immediately smitten with Lily and begged her parents to adopt her. Initially, Lily's transition to her new home was challenging. She found refuge under the bed and only ventured out at night to forage for food. However, Grace showed immense patience and spent countless hours on the floor next to the bed, coaxing Lily to come out. As time passed, Lily began to trust her new family. As Lily grew, her personality developed further, showcasing her intelligence and inquisitive nature. She mastered various skills such as unlatching doors, toggling light switches, and even delivering Grace's school backpack in the mornings. Moreover, Lily demonstrated remarkable compassion towards other creatures, which proved to be a crucial aspect of her personality. One instance that showcases her compassionate side was when Grace brought home a wounded bird. Lily took it upon herself to become the bird's caregiver, spending hours by its side, guarding and nursing it back to health. This act of kindness highlights Lily's exceptional maternal instincts and her ability to care for creatures in need. The Anderson family was left speechless when they discovered the real reason behind Lily's bravery in saving the pups from the neighbor's vicious dog. This testament to her remarkable abilities makes her an extraordinary feline. Lily, the Andersons' cat, proved to be a caring and nurturing figure in the community. Her concern for the well-being of others, such as the bird she took care of and the mother squirrel and her babies, demonstrated her compassionate nature. The residents of the locality appreciated her selfless acts and admired her for being a true gem in the neighborhood. The Anderson children adored interacting with Lily, and it seemed that her affection for them was mutual. However, one day, Sarah noticed that Lily was acting strangely. She sat by the window staring into the distance and seemed to have lost her appetite. The family became concerned about her behavior and decided to consult a veterinarian. The vet's diagnosis revealed a surprising and exciting news. Lily was pregnant with kittens. The Anderson family was overwhelmed with emotions, with Grace expressing her excitement about the prospect of having little kittens, while Sarah and Mike were concerned about Lily's health and well-being. Despite their differing reactions, the family came together to prepare for the arrival of the kittens. In the week leading up to the birth, the Andersons made extensive preparations to ensure that Lily and her kittens received the best care possible. Grace created a cozy nesting area for the kittens using old bedding and cushions, while Mike gathered nutrients specifically designed for pregnant cats. Sarah, on the other hand, made sure to monitor Lily's health closely, making sure that she was comfortable and happy throughout her pregnancy. Finally, the day of the birth arrived, and Lily delivered the kittens in a quiet corner of the shed. The Anderson family anxiously waited outside for updates on the situation, listening intently for any sign of the kitten's presence. After a few hours, Lily emerged from the shed, looking a bit exhausted, but relieved that the birthing process was over. Lily, the Andersons' cherished pet, was initially seen as being fatigued, yet still displaying a sense of elegance. However, it was a shock to the Andersons when they discovered that she had no kittens following her, as they had been expecting some. When Mike cautiously entered the snug that Lily had prepared for herself, he was met with a devastating sight: 3 lifeless stillborn kittens. This unfortunate occurrence is not uncommon, particularly in juvenile cats, the veterinarian explained. Despite this, Lily was insistent on staying by her dead kittens and was seen perpetually licking and attempting to warm them. The Andersons were unsure of how to help their distressed pet, and their attempts at distracting her with toys and treats fell flat. A week went by, and Lily finally emerged from her hiding spot, but she was no longer energetic. The Andersons noticed that she became quiet and withdrawn, often sitting by the window staring blankly into space. Even attempts by Grace to engage her in play were met with no response. Sarah and Mike were increasingly worried about Lily's well-being and sought the help of a veterinarian in search of ways to lift her somber mood. In an attempt to comfort Lily, Grace even tried to use her voice to soothe the cat. However, nothing seemed to work. It wasn't until a sweltering summer day when everything changed. While playing in the yard, Grace heard a strange noise from beyond the fence. She moved closer and discovered that Lily was carrying a puppy in her mouth, a tiny, whimpering black puppy. The Andersons were shocked as they watched Lily carefully place the puppy on the turf and nuzzle it as if it were her own. The Anderson family discovered a puppy and were unsure of its origins or what to do with it. Mike suggested various options, including taking it home, contacting the authorities, or taking it to an animal care center. However, Sarah was hesitant to separate the puppy from their kitten, Lily, who had taken a liking to the puppy. As the family debated, their young daughter, Grace, fetched a basket and a comforter and gently placed the puppy inside. Lily then snuggled up next to the puppy, displaying a tender act that touched the hearts of Sarah and Mike. The Andersons decided to keep the puppy temporarily, and over the next few days, they put up flyers around the neighborhood in an attempt to find its original owner. However, no one responded, and they were left wondering about the puppy's origins. Meanwhile, Lily showed remarkable devotion to the puppy, staying by its side and even nursing it despite being from a different species. The family vet was surprised to learn that Lily's milk was suitable for the puppy, and it was discovered that such instances, although rare, were indeed plausible. The puppy relied on Lily every 2 hours for feeding, even waking her up at night to demonstrate her genuine maternal instincts. On the third morning, the puppy's presence seemed to have no impact on Lily's usual routine, and the Andersons assumed that the cat had simply taken a leisurely stroll. However, when Lily returned, she was holding the puppy in her mouth, and it was clear that she had accepted the puppy as her own. Lily, the mysterious dog, brought home a second puppy who was larger than the first, but had the same dark fur. She led him to a basket containing the first puppy and began caring for them with the same gentle touch that had been a hallmark of her behavior so far. The Andersons were baffled by where Lily was finding these puppies and why she was bringing them home, and Mike had a theory that a nearby dog had recently given birth, but was unable to take care of her pups. Meanwhile, Sarah thought that asking the neighbors if any of their dogs had recently had puppies might be a good idea, but before they could investigate, Lily surprised them by delivering a third, fourth, and fifth puppy. By the end of the week, the Andersons' home had become a sanctuary for the 5 tiny puppies with dark fur, all of whom were under Lily's watchful eye. Despite her tireless efforts to feed them, however, Lily's milk couldn't provide enough nourishment for the pups. Recognizing this, Grace started feeding them a nutritious blend from a bottle, and to everyone's surprise, Lily waited patiently for Grace to nourish each pup before delicately licking their faces to finalize the process. As news of Lily's exceptional foster parenting spread throughout the neighborhood, the community began to notice this remarkable dog. Some people praised Lily, calling her a hero or a champion, while others displayed apprehension and suspicion, with Mrs. Parker, a senior woman, being one of them. The Anderson family's life has become chaotic due to their responsibilities as caregivers for 5 puppies and a cat named Lily. The neighbors have become increasingly concerned about the well-being of the animals and the Andersons' ability to care for them. Many of the neighbors view Lily as a problem, speculating that she might be stealing puppies from other dogs. This notion has caused a significant amount of tension in the neighborhood, with some people calling for animal control services. Mike, one of the Anderson parents, has been feeling particularly overwhelmed by the situation. He suspects that they are being watched constantly, with neighbors gossiping and pointing at their home. This has led to Mike feeling anxious and on edge. In contrast, Sarah, the other Anderson parent, is desperate to protect the puppies and Lily, and her love for the animals is causing her to feel emotionally drained. She is becoming increasingly anxious and self-conscious about leaving the house, fearing that people will judge her and her family. The situation has caused significant strain on the Andersons' relationship, as they struggle to decide what to do next. They are facing the very real possibility of having to find a new home for the animals, which is an emotionally difficult decision for Sarah. Meanwhile, Mike is starting to feel like they are under siege from their neighbors, and the constant scrutiny is taking a toll on their mental health. As a result, the Anderson family is facing a crisis that goes beyond just animal care. They are struggling to cope with the stress and pressure of caring for multiple animals, while also dealing with the emotional toll of being judged and criticized by their neighbors. Grace had decided to step in and investigate where Lily was getting the puppies from. She observed the cat by the window, waiting for her to go on an excursion, as the girl cared for the puppies with love. It was a peculiar sight to see the puppies imitate cat movements, trying to groom themselves like Lily. As the situation grew more tense, a law enforcement officer arrived at the Andersons' house, accompanied by concerned neighbors. The officer asked to speak with the family about Lily and the puppies. The Andersons welcomed him in, their hearts racing with fear and uncertainty. They promised to defend Lily and her unique household. The officer entered the living room, where Lily was resting with 5 puppies in a basket. Even the officer's stern demeanor faltered as he took in the scene. He questioned the family about Lily's origins, and they shared their knowledge, including how she had rescued the puppies individually. At this point, Grace stepped forward, sharing her observations of Lily's behavior, particularly her frequent visits to the abandoned house on the outskirts of their property. The family recounted Lily's story, and it seemed that she had been rescuing the puppies one by one, bringing them back home. The officer listened attentively, taking in the information. As he continued to investigate, it became clear that Lily's actions were a testament to her kind and compassionate nature. With each passing moment, Lily's unique bond with the puppies became more evident. The officer's initial skepticism gave way to understanding and admiration for the cat and her extraordinary abilities. As the investigation unfolded, it seemed that Lily's rescue mission was not only remarkable but also a demonstration of her exceptional feline instincts. The officer took notes, gathering more information about Lily's background. He inquired about her behavior, her habits, and her relationships with the puppies. Grace's observations provided valuable insight into Lily's personality and her ability to care for the puppies. As the conversation progressed, it became clear that Lily's remarkable abilities were not just a coincidence, but a testament to her exceptional nature. The officer, initially skeptical, was now fascinated by the cat's story. He was determined to learn more about Lily and her incredible rescue mission. Lily's calm demeanor and the puppy's affectionate behavior further solidified the officer's opinion. It seemed that Lily was not only a remarkable cat, but also a symbol of hope and kindness. The officer's visit had transformed from a potentially threatening encounter to a heartwarming experience, highlighting the extraordinary bond between Lily and the puppies. As the investigation continued, the Andersons and their neighbors were drawn into the world of Lily and her rescue mission. They saw the cat as a hero, a symbol of compassion and kindness. The officer, too, had undergone a transformation, from a skeptical outsider to an admirer of Lily's extraordinary abilities. The scene in the living room, with Lily resting in her basket surrounded by puppies, had become a testament to the power of love and compassion. The officer's visit had brought attention to Lily's remarkable story, and as the news spread, the community rallied around the cat and her extraordinary household. The police officer decided to investigate the lead after the town raised his interest. He accompanied Mike to the old house, leaving Sarah and Grace behind to take care of Lily and the puppies. Upon their return, Their faces showed concern, and they had discovered a weak and sick mother dog in the old house who had recently given birth. She was struggling to care for her puppies, which explained everything. Lily, driven by her maternal instincts, was not abducting the puppies. She was rescuing them from danger. She had been taking the puppies home one at a time because it was impractical to move them all at once. News of Lily's heroic act of saving the orphan puppies quickly spread through the town, and it won everyone's hearts. The locals' perspective towards the Andersons and Lily changed dramatically, and people wanted to help. The kind-hearted vet offered to treat the mother dog for free, and Lily continued to care for the puppies. The Andersons were amazed to see Lily lovingly care for her foster puppies. Lily's remarkable story gained widespread attention online, with internet users praising her compassion and selflessness. As the mother dog recovered, everyone waited to see how Lily would react when they were reunited. However, Lily showed remarkable wisdom by allowing the biological mother to bond with her puppies while still being a loving guardian to them. This narrative changed Lily's life and the lives of everyone around her. Lily's actions in the old house changed the way the townspeople thought about her. The police officer, Mike, and the Andersons began to see her in a different light. They realized that she was not a common cat, but a loving and selfless animal. The townspeople began to treat the Andersons and Lily with kindness and respect. The town's perception of the Andersons and Lily changed when they heard about Lily's heroic act. People started to see them as a loving family who took in stray animals and cared for them. The kind-hearted vet's offer to treat the mother dog for free demonstrated the town's willingness to help. The internet users' praise for Lily's compassion and selflessness further showed the town's admiration for her. The mother dog's recovery was a significant moment in this story. Everyone was anxious to see how Lily would react when they were reunited. However, Lily showed remarkable wisdom by allowing the biological mother to bond with her puppies. She understood that the puppies belonged to the mother dog and that she was just a loving guardian. Lily's story is a heartwarming tale of a selfless and loving animal. She demonstrated remarkable compassion and kindness towards the orphan puppies. This story not only changed Lily's life, but also the lives of everyone around her. The townspeople's reaction to Lily's heroic act was immediate and positive. They began to see her as a loving and selfless animal. The Andersons were amazed by Lily's love and care for the foster puppies. The internet users' praise for Lily's compassion and selflessness further demonstrated the town's admiration for her. Lily's actions in the old house changed the way everyone thought about her. The townspeople began to treat the Andersons and Lily with kindness and respect. They realized that she was not a common cat, but a loving and selfless animal. Lily's story is a heartwarming tale of a selfless and loving animal. She demonstrated remarkable compassion and kindness towards the orphaned puppies. This story not only changed Lily's life, but also the lives of everyone around her. The mother dog's recovery was a significant moment in this story. Everyone was anxious to see how Lily would react when they were reunited. However, Lily showed remarkable wisdom by allowing the biological mother to bond with her puppies. Lily's story is a reminder of the importance of kindness and compassion towards animals. She demonstrated that even the smallest creatures can make a significant impact on people's lives. The townspeople's reaction to Lily's heroic act was immediate and positive, and it changed the way they thought about her and the Andersons. The internet users' praise for Lily's compassion and selflessness further demonstrated the town's admiration for her. However, Lily's story is not just about her. It's also about the impact she had on the people around her. She brought the community together and showed them the importance of kindness and compassion towards animals. Lily's actions in the old house changed the way everyone thought about her. The townspeople began to treat the Andersons and Lily with kindness and respect. They realized that she was not a common cat, but a loving and selfless animal. Lily's story is a reminder of the importance of kindness and compassion towards animals. She demonstrated that even the smallest creatures can make a significant impact on people's lives. The townspeople's reaction to Lily's heroic act was immediate and positive, and it changed the way they thought about her and the Andersons. The internet users' praise for Lily's compassion and selflessness further demonstrated the town's admiration for her. However, Lily's story is not just about her. It's also about the impact she had on the people around her. She brought the community together and showed them the importance of kindness and compassion towards animals. This narrative not only transformed the existence of Lily, but also the lives of everyone around her. It changed the way people thought about her and the Andersons. It brought the community together and showed them the importance of kindness and compassion towards animals. The story of Lily and the puppy touched the community, spreading kindness and helping neighbors, and it also raised the number of cats finding new homes at the local animal shelter. The shelter's remarkable rise in cat adoption serves as a testament to the community's enhanced kindness. Lily became an inspiration, showing how strong bonds can form between people in unexpected situations. As for whether to let Lily keep the puppy, the decision is subjective. Some might consider it best to return the puppy to its rightful owner.